for me, it was like I have seeked this meeting since childhood to my transition to boyhood. Now, finally being a man, and now this has come true. So I was like spellbounded in his presence.
मैं मानता हूँ एक गाना पूरी दुनिया बदल सकता है सर।
एक गाना दुनिया बदल सकता है। कहाँ है ये गाना?
Well, I auditioned for the part of Jay with Mukesh Chabra, and then I got a news after a few months that I'm doing this film. It's like a dream debut for me because I thought, like, as an actor, someday I'll do a film which will have Rahman sir's music. But how little did I know that I will get to be featured in a film which is written by Sir, produced by Sir, and of course, music by Sir. It's like a dream debut for me, and of course, in debuting in 3 languages, not just Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu. I am on cloud 99. It is an educational learning process to be alongside him and to realize the importance of films and music in our daily lives. He is a dynamo. He is always pushing his limits. He's always pushing his boundaries. I mean, me at this age and him being at his age, like the amount of energy he has, he kind of surpasses my energy sometimes. And I get really surprised. Like we promote our film all day, and I'm like, oh my God, I just need my bed. Where is my hotel? And next thing you know, like I got a call. Oh, you know what? Sir was awake till 5 in the morning making music. I was like, what? Like for all day promotions, going to places, and then he was still making music. Like that kind of energy he has. He's a dynamo. Actually, for this particular character, it was Sir's idea to send me to Chennai. So I had never played piano in my entire life. And that was the first time I saw piano in Chennai, in his musical college. So there I spent almost 8 months perfecting it, playing piano, getting along with musicians. So, you become like, you say, there's a saying like one rotten apple makes all the apples rotten, So like when you're in the musical school and you're along with the musicians, you kind of become like them. You start to talk like them. Your conversations change, and there's a shift from Ehan to Jay, and it's a slow process, So yeah, that was the whole prep. Yeah, so he has this certain aura, like not just me, even the biggest of celebrities get tongue-tied in his presence, So for me, it was like, I have the right to be silent, but he doesn't and he's so shy. He was just looking at me. He was looking at me, I was looking at him, like how we are doing it right now. And he was looking away. And then I was looking away. And then finally he talked about Kashmir, and that's when we broke the ice. And he was like, oh, I've been to Kashmir, I really love the food there and everything. So I think that was my first meeting. But for me, it was like, I have seeked this meeting since childhood to my transition to boyhood. Now finally being a man, and now this has come true. So I was like spellbounded in his presence. हमारे लिए कितना आसान होता है ना, we listen to songs and we just pan them down. अरे बकवास, this is this. It kind of inclined and awakened that respect in me for musicians. Because honestly, my back was broken to learn my first piece. It took me 3 months to learn one piece on piano, which was 4 minutes long. Like it took me 3 months to prepare that and to learn it, and for like 8 hours, 9 hours every day. And it's only like when you are in the craft, you realize the efforts and dedication that musicians put into their songs or composing songs. No one wants to make a bad song. No one wants to compose a bad composition, So after I got introduced to these instruments, I realized, and huge respect for musicians now. Usually actors are treated like kings on set. You just do this and you have it. But I was like, you know what? I have to be fair. All the prep that I have done for Jay, it's method. Jay plays instrument, I play instrument in my real life. He has a best friend, Polo. I was living with Polo in Chennai for 1 year. So we are best friends. Now, the film is gone, but Polo is still there. I was like, but this rehab part, how do I make it authentic? So it was my idea to just refuse the vanity. I used a local, very bad bathroom, barefoot. I wanted that awkwardness to creep into me. I had my food on a dirty floor. I actually felt like after being shooting for numerous days in rehab, मैंने हमेशा inspire किया था De Niro को, Daniel Day-Lewis को, that these guys go into the characters and to portray that. I was like, and this was it. I was like, okay, let me just try what happens. I tried piano. Let me just try like how it feels like living in rehab. I was locked for a Hotstar series, and then a month later I locked Netflix series, and then this came along the way. And I knew the casting director because in the past I was supposed to do a big film with Bachchan Saab, which apparently didn't happen because of certain reasons. And you know what I do? Like how I'm talking to you, this is my everyday kind of a thing. I put my phone like this and I record myself. And I usually take monologues from the net and I just do in English or Hindi, whatever I get. And I just do this and I will keep acting and I'll record. I have like thousands of them on my phone. So when this came, I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's going to work out in my time slot. I've already finalized 2 projects. But I was like, and I had nothing to do in the day. And she was so keen that I auditioned for this. I was like, let me actually do this. Because I think I've finished those monologues on the internet. Let me try this one. So I tried this one. And usually it's like they take 7 or 10 days to come back to you. So she called me in the evening. She's like, listen, these are the dates, just block it in. I said, it's finalized. She's like, yeah, ekta finalized.